WAC conference and college baseball.
Ground ball over to Wade at short, picks it on the ground, fires to first in time for out number 1.
Yeah, of course there's the Gold Coast Baseball Association down on the GC, and they've got 7 clubs as well.
Now 1 and 2. Pitch called, strike 3. Hoping that the Bandits would get that final out. First pitch, called a strikeout. 2 strikeouts, a very good first outing for the Australian.
Slated to play 9. They're postponed, obviously, the washout, and that'll be confirmed when they remake that game up.
Wow. A foul ball off the foot of Knight. It's still in fair territory. They're going to play it, and as it stands, it's an out.
Just lost that one.
On the ground, a short picked up by Khalil, fires to first, and there's out number 2.
Standard pitcher, 6'5", 89K. So we talk about emerging talent coming through the system. Nice to always
on that. 1 ball, 1 strike, or 2 strikes, excuse me. Ground ball over to the right side of the infield. Riley, the second baseman, makes the.
First to Josh is taken for a called strike. Strikeout victim in the 3rd. Battled well against Nakagawa, but ultimately struck out on the 7th pitch of the at-bat. 0-1, a sword, that time from Krkovski. That eye was well out in front, behind in the count now, 0-2. Josh, 1 hit and 5 trips so far this season. That 1 hit, a home run. The 0-2 swung on and missed, strikes out for the second. With 2 away, here's Michael Campbell. He's peppering the zone, isn't he, Krkovski? He's got a little bit of velocity as well. This guy played a little bit of college baseball. He played at Abilene Christian in the WAC. Finished his baseball career at Lamar this past spring. Did try his hand as a starting pitcher in collegiate summer baseball. That was in the Northwoods League several years ago, back in 2021. But has definitely found his calling as a reliever. A 1-2-3 inning for Luke Krkovski and the Sydney native. Reuniting with Jake Burns, not doing the catching tonight as Jake Perkins receives what is the 3rd strikeout and a sword by Briley Knight. And a 1-2-3 last half of the 7th inning. Brisbane pitching at 3rd. 1-0 pitch. On the ground, slow roller. Another chance for Fritsch. Harry slipped out of the box.
Krkovski gets his sign. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Beat him with the fastball. There's out number 2. Strikeout number 1 tonight for Krkovski. That's the 3rd time Pinedas goes down on strikes.
Here on the pitcher, full count, doesn't want to walk another runner across the plate, so you're probably going to get a fastball in this sort of situation.
And McCardle swings through it. That's a big strikeout from Luke Krkovski, who comes in with bases loaded and facing the captain.
Once.
Yeah, right.
1 inning.
It's crazy. Sydney are an unbelievable team.
Right back at Krkovski like he's got a ball magnet in the glove. Between you and Watts, the absolute baseball encyclopedia of knowledge. 2-1 count with 2 out. Bases are cleared after all of that.
Hey.
There's your strike.
And that one did extend innings because he got on base and was brought home from the Rickson Wingrove first hit of the series, which was a home run. And Jordan McCardle down on strikes. Luke Krkovski's a pretty good-looking pitcher.
Yeah, he got
hit until facing off with Perth. First pitch swung, leading the Bandits 4-3, looking for some insurance. So runs 90 feet away, runner goes, swing and a miss, strike 3, throw down, looking to make a pitch count here. Full count. Got him, swinging.
The crowd and his teammates singing along to My Girl in the background. Takes a strike. Where He had a 5.19 ERA in his senior year of college at Lamar as Williams slices one towards the corner and a nice running grab. A lot of them who, after the team made the trip back from Brisbane, as Beltre grounds the one backhanded at third by Fritsch. Long throw, but it's there. RBI on the Heat and was just outside the top 10 in league for RBI this season. Hall on the ground at first. Wingrove playing well off the line. Pineda 1 for 2 on the day with that solo home run. An inning ago as he cuts and misses. Here comes the 2-2. Pineda golfs this one in a shallow right center. Riley goes out. Ryu comes in, and it'll be Ryu. The
throw, but that was such an impressive throw. And now the first baseman to lead things off. The lefty-lefty matchup continues.
On the ground, a second. To his right goes Riley. Beltre to left center. Falling quickly, but Dorrington makes an...
Let up Ibar for his 2-run shot last time he was up.
Who stands on deck looking to hit from the right side for the second time tonight after his first 2 appearances from the left side. Nicoletto off the end of the bat. Slowly to Will Riley at second, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning for Luke Krkovski. Bandits so...
Morella's come out as well. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. There's a pitch for us at first and second after back-to-back walks to the 7 and 8 hitters. 2-1. On the ground, chopper over to Wingrove. He'll go to second for out number 6-4 here in the top of the 7th. This pitch finally comes up a little bit.
Accepting that that's probably a strike and start adjusting their hitting to suit.
This pitch hit up the middle. Corralled by Khalil. He fires at 1-0. Next pitch called a strike on the outer part of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. This ball reached for and hit into center field. Barber doesn't have to move. The 2-0. And they're at the knees for a strike. We'll face 4, 5, and 6, the middle of the order.
Both of them through 7 shutout, through shutout innings themselves.
Big swing and a miss for a strike. Big swing and a miss. Take on a Campbell, who's this one up the middle. 1 and 2. Another.
1-0 to Pineda. Swing a line drive caught by Fritsch at third. They're going to say he...
Well played, and that brings up Alex Hill. Bases remain loaded, though.
And he'll have to bat from the right side. Swings and misses there, and that is the chess game that the manager is playing. Can almost guarantee you. 1-1. Hall out in front, and Krkovski's a strike away from getting out of it.
If you hang anything, he's going to bang it.
On the ground, left side. Backhanded at short by Khalil. He goes to second, and that will end the inning. So the Heat load up the bases, and whose line is finally final, by the way, so we'll give it to you after this 3-2 pitch here to Owen Cobb. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So there's that rule. 2-2. Bowie off the end of the bat to deep right field. Ryu back at the edge of the track. He makes the catch, and that was
Joseph Quinn.
Joe Quinn played professional baseball in the States from 1884. Now transitioned from baseball to football, but also moved to Cleveland. Baltimore Orioles, Cleveland Spiders, a more familiar game. 21 strikeouts. Pitch called, strike 3 on the outer part of the plate. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and Luke Krkovski gets it done out of the pen. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time.
I mean, worth the price of admission? Absolutely.
Lirio for Rebus. Looks at the first pitch, strike. Big swing and a miss, and another awkward swing. 1-1. Chopper to third. Dermot Fritsch picks it on a hop. Fires to first. The pick from Machiko in time. First time he has played in left field this year.
Logan Wade, who was waiting on deck. Not sure what he said there, but clearly whatever information was being fed back to Logan Wade via Rickson Wingrove. Logan Wade certainly pulled out a huge rabbit.
Big swing and a miss and a spike of the bat from Jimenez as he goes down on strikes. Strikeout number 2 for Krkovski.
We'll see this here. Looks like a slider just down and away. That is, it's like. Test the waters.
1-0 pitch at the top of the zone for a strike, 1-1.
And, you know, his aim is to find his way into coaching, and, you know, I think the
pop fly to the left side. Krkovski making a call for it. Now Dermot Fritsch calls him off, and he makes the catch on the infield grass for another 1-2-3 inning.
The 0-1 to Joe. This one hard hit in the left. Riley. The play this time. We made it a bit of an adventure.
You get the out.
Michael Campbell hitless tonight, 0 for 2. And he dribbles this one back to the pitcher. This is going to be tough. At second base, Khalil with a throw on for the 5th inning, halfway home at Blacktown tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. Andrew Reynolds and Tad Powers on a Friday night. Jimenez swings first pitch, and Logan Wade gobbles it up. 1 pitch and 1 gone. It was 1991, or he was in the Texas League with the now defunct El Paso Diablos, where he hit .418. That one hops to Dermot Fritsch.
He'll probably start off in Double-A. And if he's doing really well, you can always bounce from Double-A right to the big league.
Last year's had 26 games in AAA. Hit 4 homers when he was with Columbus. Is a high chopper to Krkovski, who will underhand on to Rickson Wingrove. Andrews plugged the ball into the dugout with Hueso at first base. 1-2-2. Stevens called third strike. The season that he has had is a story that'll be told in this league for a long time. I mean, and Jaime to come to the plate with the bases loaded. It's this one off the end of the bat. A bit easier for Wingrove this time. And Krkovski is able to get out of the inning. Continued. He's been aboard a pair of times tonight. One of those a single back in the first. This one popped toward Khalil at second base. He'll make the right decision and just get the shirt this night as well. He is making sure that he doesn't fall behind pace in this series. 1-1 pitchers. Lockie Wells, Alex Wells were runaway winners because they were outstanding starting pitchers. String pulled there, and Radicek's down on strikes for the second out of the inning. But this year, there's not that one standout hitter. Guys like Devin Saltibon, potentially the last time that the Helms Award winner came from a player on a losing team, being a team that had a sub-500 record.
Guys were all guys that were standouts in this league that went on to be unbelievable MLB players. Do you have a guy in your head that you see as one of those?